Hey, what's up? Ian here, and this is the TRN TE Pro. It is a portable dongle DAC amplifier that connects to your mobile devices and outputs high-res audio. And it's available for 96 US dollars, and it's available on Central Audio's website. So if you want to find out more, do check out the unaffiliated link in the description below. Now this is the box that it comes in, and inside the box you'll get a user guide. I do recommend to read it once you get it, and also a cable. So this is a USB-C to USB-C cable, which enables you to connect to your multiple devices and the device itself. Now this device is only 25 grams, very small. The dimensions of it, this is about 57 millimeters by 23 millimeters, and the thickness of it is only 13 millimeters, very small and very lightweight. And on top of that, it comes with an OLED screen, and the screens will just give you a lot of information. Now inside this little dongle DAC are two DAC chips, and it is the CS43198 high-end DAC chip, right? So that's the reason why it's $96. Pretty high end in terms of the processing power of this DAC chip. Well, it can decode for PCM up to 32-bit, 768 kilohertz, and DSD 256. With such a small little device, I'm sure there are other competition out there, but this is actually a pretty compact device that can decode up to DSD 256 and 32-bit 768. And the output power is also pretty good. There are two outputs here. One is the 3.5 millimeters single-ended, which also doubles up as the SPDIF output. And the manufacturer do recommend to turn it off, to turn off that option if you are using headphones to listen to your music. And also the balance output, 4.4 balance output, which is give you 240 milliwatts of power on each channel, right? And the single-ended is 125 milliwatts for each channel. And on this side here, you do get a USB-C input, right, that connects to your devices. At the back here, you do get a clear window of all the chips and the components inside this little device. Okay, now let's take a look at the power. So this takes up maybe about 3.4 volts to 5.3 volts. I've got my device here, maybe just to measure, all right, just to give you guys a little bit of an idea how much power it draws. Okay, so I'm just going to unlock this, and then by the way, this is a very good cable. It's by move speed, and the data that it can transmit is 40 gigabytes per second, which is really good for audio. Okay, so as you can see, it's connected. It's upside down. So let's connect it. As you can see, it's taking 4.94 volts, right? And it's at about 0.59 watts. So it's drawing very little power, and it will not drain your device power. Through time, it will, but not in a very fast way. Okay, so it takes up very little power. Okay, and as you can see, is connected to my device, and maybe I'll just remove this reading and I'll show you the menu itself. Now before I show you that, let me just complete showing you the device itself. So on this side here, you do get some buttons, and you have the M button, which is the menu button, and you have your volume rocker, the plus and the minus. Okay, so once you plug it in, you can see that the OLED display comes on. I'm not too sure if you guys can see, but on the top left hand corner, it shows you the volume, and then you have your filter, high or low, and then you have, so this is actually USB 2.0. Okay, and then at the bottom here, it shows you the bit rate. All right, so currently we're at PCM 32 bits at 768, which we have not started playing anything. I can start playing a song, and then you can see that it's decoding at that level. Let me just play something, maybe this song here. So if you look at my player is showing that this is a FLAC file, and it's at 192 kilohertz, all right, 24-bit. And let's see what's showing on the dongle itself. By the way, the dongle powers off, or the screen goes off by default in 15 seconds. Okay, so as you can see now, it's decoding it at 192 kilohertz, which is similar to the song that I'm playing. Okay, now if you press the menu button, press and hold, okay, you come to the options. So right, so over here you can adjust the levels, high or low, all right, and you can see the filter level here changes, and you press the menu button again. You can adjust whether your sound phasing to be on the left, more to the left, or more to the right. Okay, your filter. So you can adjust. There's a few options here. You have your fast, low level filter, or your slow, slow roll off, low level filter, and so forth. Okay, you can turn on the DAC, all right, SPDIF. So remember I mentioned the SPDIF. You can turn it on and off through this menu. Okay, and quite a few other functions like display brightness, display rotate, those kind of things. There you go. You can rotate and so forth. Your display, you can leave it on for 60 seconds. And yeah, so basically, right, this button here, the menu button, you can change some of the options. Okay, so this is the gist of it for this device. Now let's talk about the sound. I've compared it with a few other dongles that I have here with me. I have the FIO, the Hydisis, and the A-Full. All right, 3 different devices. Before I compare them, let me just talk about the sound that this provide. Basically, what I notice when I listen to this is the soundstage. The soundstage on this is very transparent and very airy. It's a very open soundstage, and when I listen to it, it feels very dreamy. It's got a very dreamy feel to the soundstage. The details that is being retrieved from this device is very clean, very clear, and very crisp. Overall, in terms of the sound, the bass is not as prominent. The mids are quite forward, and the treble is bright. So to me, this is more or less quite balanced in terms of the sound. It's not bass heavy. It's not a very, very bright treble. It's good enough, bright enough to be crispy, and overall a very reference and to balance sounding type of DAC chip. Okay, so this is what I hear from this device. A very clean sound, right? The resolution on this is very clean. The power output for this, it may not power up my Moondrop Joker headphones, right? This is my Moondrop Joker headphone right here, which takes a lot of power to push. It's not, well, most of my dongles, to be fair, is not able to push the sound out to my Moondrop Joker headphone. So this also, it doesn't push up much power. On the balance side, it's only 240 milliwatts of power output, so not really powerful. But for most headphones, I tested it with most headphones like the this TRN White Tiger, okay, and it powers up IEMs easily, okay. So overall, I would say this device is actually a very clean and reference type of dongle DAC. So if you're an avid audio enthusiast and you really want to listen to a correct sound with a correct tonality, the tonality is very natural. So if you are an avid audio enthusiast and you want to listen to more of a reference sound, this is the dongle that you should go for. It may be a little bit bright at times, but overall it's a very clean sound. Okay, now compared to the April Snowy Night. April Snowy Night, I would say, is a bit more powerful than this TRN TE Pro. But in terms of the sound, this is a bit more warm. Okay, this is a bit more warm compared to the T Pro. T Pro is a bit more reference. The bass is a bit more heavy as on the A full as compared to the T Pro. And overall, I would say both of these, they are very comparable. So it depends on the sound signature, what kind of sound signature you are going for. So if you want something more reference, something more balanced, I would say the TRN T Pro. You want something more fun, more casual, it's the A Full Snowy Night. Now, in terms of comparing with the Hydesys S8 Pro, now the Hydesys S8 Pro is very, very bright. The soundstage is a bit more closed in, a bit more tight as compared to the TE Pro. Overall resolution, I would say the Hydesys TE Pro is a little bit less resolute as compared to the TE Pro. And the brightness is much more brighter as compared to the TE Pro. Last but not least is the KE13 from Fio, and this is a very powerful portable dongle DAC. Let me just take off the sleeve so that you guys can see. So this is the KA17, right? And this is a very powerful DAC. In fact, I shouldn't be comparing with this because this has got a desktop mode. You can connect this to your power source and it gives out much more power. This can power even my Moondrop Joker headphone. And overall, the sound for this is quite similar to the TE Pro, but I would say the KA17 is much more resolute, cleaner. It's a cleaner sound, and overall a more balanced sound. It's a bit warmer than the T Pro, but not by a lot. Both of them actually sound quite similar in terms of sound signature. But the overall soundstage, I would say the T Pro is a little bit more airy as compared to the KA17. Okay, but both of them are quite comparable. I would give the edge to the KA17 if you ask me. All right, so that's a very quick comparison with the other dongles and DACs. And I would say this is pretty reasonable. I mean, the price is $96. And for that price, you're getting quality sound and quality build from this TRN TE Pro. Right, so that's my overall impression and review of this TRN TE Pro. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and also please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys have a great day ahead, and I'll see you again in my next review. Cheers.